Hello everybody and welcome to this piano tutorial. Today we're going to take a look at Sam Smith's new song, Diamonds. Now before we start, it's really important for me to say that if you're a beginner and you only know a couple of chords around the piano, you might find a couple of things a bit challenging, but stay with me because I'm going to explain everything in detail. Now the first thing that might be a bit tricky is the chords. We're not playing the standard C, G, D chords that everybody plays, so if you don't know your ways around the flats and sharps, some of these chords might be new to you, but I'm going to explain them all. The second thing is the rhythm. This song is more on the upbeat side, so it's important to kind of vary the rhythm between the verse and the chorus. So let's take a look at how it's done. Let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to look at are the chords. Now luckily, the same 4 chords are repeated throughout the song. So let's take a look at the verse first, and our first chord is a B flat minor. So B, D flat, and F. So B flat, D flat, and F. That's your B flat minor chord. After that, you go to D flat, but instead of playing the regular D flat, so the D flat in its root position, which is normally the D flat, F, and A flat, I'm moving the A flat down to here. So it's A flat, D flat, and F instead. And this makes it easier for you to move from this, the B flat minor, to this, because you're only moving one finger instead of moving your entire hand. So again, B flat minor, D flat, and then F. So that's F in its second inversion, which means that instead of playing F, A, and C, we're playing A, C, and F. And this is also to ease the transitions between the chords, especially that we're playing an upbeat song. If you don't know about chord inversions, or you want to know more about chord inversions, go down to the link of my video on chord inversions in the description box down below. So again, B flat minor, D flat, F, and then G flat. And that's G flat in its second inversion. So I'm playing B flat, D flat, and G flat. So these are the 4 chords that we need to know. One more time. B flat minor, D flat, F, and G flat. And the way we play them is like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for the verse. Now what about the left hand? The left hand is going to play the root notes of these chords. So for our first chord, which is the B flat minor, the name B flat means that the root note is your B flat. So my left hand is going to play B flat. You can choose to either play just a B flat or to play it as an octave, like this, or an octave, however you want to pronounce it. So an octave. So that's your first chord with the left hand on the B flat. And then the second chord is D flat. So we go to the D flat. So I'm playing D flat in my left hand. And then the chord after that is an F, which means that the F is my root note. So going down to an F for my root note. And then the last one is a G flat. So I go up to the G flat on my left hand. So one more time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try to sing along and see how that works out for us. Have it all, rip memories off the wall, all the special things I bought, they mean nothing to me anymore, but to you, they were everything we were, they meant more than every it for the verse. Let's take a look at the pre-chorus. Luckily, the chords for the pre-chorus are exactly the same as the chords for the verse, but this time we want to change the rhythm a little bit because we're trying to build up to get to the chorus. So when I play that, I'm going to play it first, and then I'm going to explain how that's done. Take all the money you want from me. I want to be. Show me how little you care, how little you care, how little you care. So what's happening here? Let's take a look at the left hand, because that's going to guide us into our right hand. All right, so for the left hand, as you saw before, we're playing the octaves, yeah? So when you play them, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2, 3, 4, then F, 2, 3, 4, G flat, 2, 3, 4, and again, B flat, 2, 3, 4, D flat, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, and then G flat, 2, 3, and 4. Now, how does the right hand fit into this pattern? The right hand goes down at first, and then it starts going in between those notes. So when the way we play it is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you go to the one after 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you notice that your 1 is the chord with the bass notes, and then those little notes fall on the and, not on the numbers, not on the beats. So let's try to play it. Take all the money you want from me. Hope you become what you want to be. Show me how little you care, how little you care, how little you care. You dream of little and gold. My heart's already been sold. Show you how little I care, how little I care, how little I care. Okay, that being said, let's move on to the chorus. Again, the same chords, the same pattern going over and over again. But this time, I mean, we can play the chorus the same way exactly we played the pre-chorus. So for example, we can do it this way. My diamonds leave with you. Heartbreak, never gonna move in dark ways. Baby, you're so cruel. My diamonds leave with you. Sorry, I don't know the lyrics, but it's something like that. So if you notice, we're doing exactly the same thing that we did with the pre-chorus. But what you can choose to do is to play it a bit more forte on the piano. So you press a bit harder on the piano just to give it a bit more strength, because you're going up. So my diamonds leave with you. Never gonna go to heartbreak. Never gonna move in dark ways. My diamonds leave with you. So this is one way of doing it. Another way is doing exactly the same thing, but trying to make it sound fuller in your on your left hand. So instead of just playing the bass notes, the root notes, we add one more note from the chord. So for example, if we're playing the B flat minor chord and we're playing B flat in our left hand, the B flat minor chord has an F that we can actually play. So instead of just playing this, we add this. We add the F. So that's your first one. It gives it a more fuller feel. And then the second one is the D flat. So with the D flat, we have the A flat that we can add. So instead of just playing the D flat, we add the A flat as well. Right? And then for the F, normally we played the F before, but we can add the C. See, we have a C here, so we can add a C here. And then the last one is the G flat. So instead of just playing a G flat, we can actually add the D flat. Yeah? So the chords again. So if you want to play it in the same rhythm that we did before, it would sound like this. And that's the chorus. One variation that you might want to try, and it gives it a bit of an edge, is doing this. That's just a variation if you want to differentiate a bit between the pre-chorus and the chorus to give it a bit. Alright, so let's try to put the three parts together, so to play the verse, the pre-chorus and the chorus. Have it all, rip my memories off the wall, all the special things I bought, they mean nothing to me anymore, but to you, they were everything we were, they meant more than every word. Now I know just what you love me for. Take all the money you want from me. Hope you become what you want to be. Show me how little you care, how little you care, how little you care. You dream of little and gold. My heart's already been sold. Show me how little you care, how little I care, how little I care. My diamonds leave with you. Never gonna turn a heartbreak. This tutorial useful. If you've got any questions that you'd like to ask me, please put them down in the comment box below and I'll try my best to answer as soon as I can. If you would like to see more tutorials like this one, please subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell so you would get notified when more tutorials are posted. Thank you very much and I'll see you soon.